ate a full like chicken finger and french fries dinner and it was still on me. I guess that's reassuring that I don't have as much microfiber stuff as I thought. It barely fits me, like it's in my armpit. Hey guys, welcome if you're new or welcome back if you're returning. Today I wanted to just share a couple recent purchases that I will call the internet made me buy it. So first are some items from the brand Lucy and Yak. I'd heard of them before, but I hadn't really shopped them before. And in response to the video that I did recently on the sustainable fashion brand Alternative Apparel, my fellow YouTuber friend Girl in Pursuit mentioned this brand to me and told me that she really liked some of their pieces. Now, if you watch her channel, you know her style is very bold, and so their clothing definitely is more along the lines of her style. But I did find a few pieces that I wanted to try, so I went ahead and ordered a couple items. So Lucy and Yak is a British brand. They are very sustainable, eco-friendly. There's plenty of information about their practices on their website. I was really impressed actually with the shipping because everything came basically from England in a paper bag. It was actual like packaging. It wasn't just a paper bag from the store, but it was basically a paper bag. But within that bag, the items that I actually ordered came in this really nice like silk drawstring bag. So that was kind of cute, and you can definitely reuse this. So the first item I got actually is not a clothing or accessory item. It's a guppy friend, and I don't know if you've heard of this before. I'd heard of it a few years ago and couldn't really find them anywhere, but it's basically like a mesh laundry bag, and it's a lot bigger than I expected, but it will collect the microfibers from your clothes or other items that you wash in this bag. And I haven't actually used it yet. I've seen people use it. I'm very excited to try it, but I think the way that it works is just that the microfibers like collect on this band and you can kind of scrape them off and throw them away. If you weren't already aware, a lot of our clothing and textiles release little tiny microfibers that get into the water stream. Fish eat them, eventually humans eat them, so it's really becoming a big environmental problem. So I'm excited to hopefully help reduce some of that from making its way into the water. So I just used the Guppy Friend for the first time. I realized I didn't really know what clothes have microfibers. So I just put in the ones that I think have them, and I'm gonna open this up now to see what was captured. Yeah, wow, there's definitely some stuff on here. I'm assuming are microfibers. So maybe I didn't put as much of this was microfiber as I thought it might be, because otherwise I'm not sure like where else it gets captured. I thought it kind of got captured on this strip. I'll have to look into this some more. I guess that's reassuring that I don't have as much microfiber stuff as I thought. As far as actual Lucy and Yak brand items, I actually got two of the same thing. So this is the Brady Corduroy Bag. I got it in black just in case I hated the teal color. But of course, you know, this is one of my 4 colors that I wear. So I actually love this one. So I don't know if I'll keep the black for like backup, or I might give it to someone else as a gift. But this is just the perfect little tiny bag for, you know, going for walks, if you just have a couple things to carry. I actually had been using it all weekend, like to go to the farmer's market. The little front pocket is perfect just to like keep your mask handy, and then the inner pocket is just right for your phone, keys, like a small wallet, maybe like one other little thing. And then there's also a little pocket on the back where I had my little bottle of hand sanitizer. So it's just the perfect little bag to carry those couple essential items. And the cool thing about these is they're actually made out of scrap material from some of their larger, you know, clothing items that they make. Now the one downside about this, and it was the thing I read in all the reviews that were on their site, is the strap, which is adjustable, is really short. So even when I had it at the very longest length, it just hits me kind of at my waist hip area, and I have basically no torso. So for anyone who is taller than me, larger than me, has a waist at a more normal place, it really will like hit you very high. I'll show you in a demonstration, you know, where it hits me at its longest length, and then I'll show you kind of a shorter version, which seems to be how they intended it to fit people. But the comments really did say, you know, the strap is so short, even at its longest, it barely fits me, like it's in my armpit. So I could see that being an issue really for anyone who's bigger than me in any dimension. But luckily this strap is just connected with these little clips. So it would be really easy to swap this out for something longer. So again, for me, it's like just the right length, but I could see wanting to switch it out for something else. So this is the Dog Buddy food mat, which obviously we are not using for dog food. We're actually using it. You want to demonstrate? We're actually using it for the cat's fountain. I used to keep this sitting actually on the lid of one of those plastic storage bins, and it, you know, it was way larger than the footprint of this thing, and it wasn't an actual tray, so it didn't really work exactly right, but I decided finally to replace it with a real tray. I tried like a standard cafeteria tray, which looked like the inside dimensions would fit this thing, and it didn't quite fit. So I ended up finding this rubber tray, and it's actually perfect. It fits like exactly right on this thing, and it's, I mean, flexible like silicone. Obviously it's food safe. It's meant for like dogs that are sloppy eaters, so if they get their food out of their bowl, they can just eat it off of the mat safely. But it's been working perfectly, and it's, you can kind of see the line on the rug where the old thing used to go, so it takes up a lot less of a footprint on the carpet here as well. So next is another Amazon item, and this, I don't even know how to say it. Osoci, Osoki, O-S-O-C-E. It's written in all caps, but it's their anti-theft waterproof shoulder backpack sling chest crossbody bag. So it is this lovely gray bag. It comes in, I think, a black, maybe one other color as well. I actually got this bag for taking on walks, and it's a little bigger than I would have wanted. I actually think I prefer that Lucy and Yak bag at this point, but it has two of these like zipper pockets on the front. Both of them go the full depth down, so this one goes from here down and this one goes from here down, and then it has this top one with a snap that's kind of meant to hold your cell phone and keep it more handy. It will kind of like stick out the top, and then across the top edge there's one more zipper, which of course is like the whole size of the bag. And then there's also a little loop on the crossbody strap that I think you're meant to loop something through or clip something on. I'm not sure because I've never used it, but I definitely have used this for walks. Like I said, it's a little larger than I wanted. It would be a great size if you did need to carry a little more than I typically take on a walk, maybe to take to like an amusement park for the day or something, like definitely where you want to be hands-free. The thing I really like about it is that it is very comfortable to wear more across the front of your body. So even though it's hands-free, it's not a backpack or something that you're not going to have access to on your back. So I think this is a really cool sling bag. Even if I don't use it for my walks going forward, I will definitely use it for, again, you know, times when we're out somewhere for a day and I want to be more hands-free. It's really noisy out here today. So this is the Aqua Joe watering wand, and it has like 10 different spray patterns, and you can pivot the head like 180 degrees. So I actually got it to use when watering my hanging baskets here, so I could get a good angle on it. Oh, it also telescopes a little, so I have it actually pretty short compared to how long it could get in total length, but it's actually been perfect. We have some other new bushes and things that we've been needing to water, and so this works really nicely. The only thing I don't love about it is that the control is this little, almost like a switch that you kind of twist. It's just, it doesn't feel natural to have to turn this little thing. My old one had, I think it was called like a fireman lever or something. It was a lot easier to use. So this is just like a little trickier to have to turn this little thing. And it's from the brand Aqua Joe. Our hose actually is from the brand Sun Joe. And I think this Joe brand actually started with like Snow Joe, which is shovels and snowplows and stuff. So I guess we're keeping it all in the same brand family. And then the item you were maybe all waiting for, I picked up several of YouTuber Kat Nesbitt's Cat Eye Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. So Kat is a flight attendant. She started her own cosmetics brand, I think last year, and she started out selling fake eyelashes, which if you watched, for example, my makeup routine video recently, you know that I can't really do eyeliner, mascara, anything that's like on the edge of my eyes. So I was kind of out for that product. But when she released the liquid lipsticks, I was very interested because I love liquid lipstick. So they kept selling out. Every time she re-released them, introduced new colors, they would sell out like immediately. So the last time that she did a release, I set an alarm and I went in and ordered the ones that I wanted right away. So she, obviously it's her brand. She's done whole videos explaining all the colors and all the details of all of them, but I'll just show you the ones that I picked up. Okay, so I'm gonna go from lightest to darkest. The lightest shade that I picked up is called Kitten. It's a really, really pale pink, like creamy pink. For me, I think it's just a little bit too light. If you had a little bit darker skin tone, I think this would look really beautiful on you. Kat also demonstrated it as kind of like the light shade of an ombre lip look, which if I knew how to do that, I'm sure it would look great. But for me, this is probably my least favorite of the ones that I picked up. It's just a little bit light on me. Next is my very, very favorite one. This is Got Your Tongue. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. And this is very similar to some of my other favorite lip colors that I already own. So it's like a little bit pinkier than a nude. I mean, you can see how it looks on me. For me, it's like a perfect shade. And I will just say in general, like this liquid lipstick is so long lasting. When they first arrived, I put some on just like to see how it was, ate a full like chicken finger and french fries dinner and it was still on me. So definitely long lasting and wears really nicely. The next shade that I had picked up is called Sourpuss. It was described as very similar to that previous one, Got Your Tongue. It's a little bit darker and a little bit more like blue purple toned. I wasn't sure how I would like it. I actually really, really like it. So probably like my second choice after Got Your Tongue, but it's actually like a really nice, just a little bit more of a cool toned pink shade. And then the last one that I picked up was kind of a wild card. I wasn't sure if I was going to add it. I was kind of like in and out of my, cart shopping list. But this one is called 9 Lives. And I'm really glad actually that I picked it up. It's a beautiful berry color. I wasn't sure how it would look on, if it would be, really red or a lot darker. And probably if you, being a like opaque matte liquid lipstick, if you really like fully applied it opaquely over your whole lip, it probably would be a little bit much, at least for me. But with a light application, it's really just like a beautiful berry stain color, which I really love. So I'm really happy that I took the chance and picked this one up as well. So that was the results of my recent online shopping. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you've tried any of these brands or items, or if you have suggestions for other things you think I might like based on these. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!